Chapter 1. Before they came. It's 4,300 BC. Egypt is inhabited with humans. They migrated north from Middle Africa after discovering the fertile soils of the Nile Valley. They discovered they can grow food quickly and in great quantities due to the volcanic minerals present in the black soil. The people work and cooperate with each other peacefully. Sharing dinners at round tables in the evenings, they talk and laugh. They are friendly and charismatic. They have animals such as goats, camels, and beasts. There are no pyramids in Egypt at this time. The peaceful humans divide into 8 different tribes. The tribe leaders meet once a month to discuss trade agreements amongst each other and discuss plans to expand quantities of food and spices, as well as animal hides and wood. The tribal leaders dress differently from one another to help distinguish their originality. Some have jewels and piercings, and others face tattoos and headwear. They all speak the same language as each other, with slightly different regional dialects. There are some stone caves, but those are reserved for the prisoners and outcasts of society. Wooden posts are jammed in between rocks so tightly that not even the strongest men can break free. But just in case, there are some people standing guard, taking shifts to ensure that nobody escapes. They throw chicken bones and scraps into the prison cells and laugh. There is one prisoner who seems different from the rest. He looks like he could have been wrongly imprisoned there. His name is Ra. The prison guards, if you can call them that, shout his name in his face like they're making the sound of a lion and laugh at him. You just get a sense that one day he knows he will get them back for this injustice. One evening, the tribal leaders begin their regular monthly meeting. The night is still. Stars can be seen in the clear night sky, and crickets can be heard in the distance from the long fertile reeds next to the Nile River. There are animals tied with ropes to wooden posts. As the meeting begins, the animals begin to stir and become restless. A flock of birds can be heard fleeing the area with a loud squawking and flapping. The tribal leaders become worried and look to each other for reassurance. Nobody quite knows what is happening. As the wind gets more intense, the leaders decide to leave the tent and look outside. Meanwhile, Ra is still trapped in the cave prison with the guards outside. They suddenly stop laughing and joking at Ra's expense. The guards flee in fear, leaving Ra to fend for himself. Suddenly, a giant spaceship can be seen hovering above the tents. The Nile River, the caves, and the desert all look different under this strange light. The spaceship begins to land, blowing sand and debris all over the people beneath. Unsure what is happening and worried for their lives, they flee in different directions. This is the first time they have seen anything out of the ordinary in their lifetimes. Meanwhile, the tribal leaders are frozen in awe from what they are seeing. One of them decides it's too much and jumps on a camel and orders his servants to grab his things. They flee. The other 7 tribal leaders decide to stay and watch the outcome of this strange event. Meanwhile, at the cave prison, Ra is signaling at people passing by to let him out. A young boy throws him the keys, and he manages to escape. Ra creeps behind the other tribal leaders and watches, with glazed eyes. They all know that after this day, Egypt will never be the same again. Chapter 2. Coming soon.